Almost a century ago, a legend was born, Chuck Berry. If he were still with us, he'd be turning 99 today. More than just a musician, Berry was a revolution in motion, the spark that lit the fuse for rock and roll as we know it. Without him, the musical DNA of icons like the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, AC/DC, and Bruce Springsteen would sound completely different. His fingerprints are all over the foundations of modern rock. With timeless tracks like Johnny B. Good, You Never Can Tell, and Route 66, Berry didn't just earn the title of the King of Rock and Roll, he redefined what it meant. Some even argue that he outshined Elvis Presley himself. Over his long career, Berry filled the charts with hits, though his only Billboard #1. One was the cheeky My Ding-a-Ling, but numbers never defined him. His impact did. Nearly a century later, that influence is still alive and unstoppable. Many of rock's biggest names have openly thanked Berry, and some even confessed to borrowing a little too much from him. In a 2000 interview, AC/DC's Angus Young called Berry the greatest gift to the world, praising how he fused blues, country, folk, and jazz into something completely new, something that became rock and roll itself. He started from a little well, Young said, and a lot of people have drunk from it. The Beatles, the Beach Boys, the Stones, and more. The Beatles' songwriting duo, John Lennon and Paul McCartney, were among Berry's biggest admirers. McCartney even admitted that he stole the notes from Berry's I'm Talking to You when co-writing I Saw Her Standing There. Lennon went further, calling Berry my hero, and famously declaring, if you tried to give rock and roll another name, you might call it Chuck Berry. Berry wasn't just a performer with catchy riffs and clever lyrics. He was an architect of sound. He built bridges between genres, blending jazz, blues, and country into an electrifying new form that transcended race and borders. His words told stories about youth, rebellion, and real life, a lyrical style that later shaped artists like Bruce Springsteen. And when he hit the stage, his charisma was unmatched. That duck walk, pure showmanship that no one's ever truly replicated. He set the gold standard for what it meant to be a rock star, not just a musician, but a pioneer. His riffs became the blueprint for generations to come, inspiring everyone from McCartney to modern-day guitar heroes. And at a time when America was still divided by race, Berry broke through every barrier, uniting fans of all colors through his music. When Chuck Berry passed away in March 2017 at the age of 90, the world lost its original rock architect. Tributes poured in, from Bruce Springsteen, who called him rock's greatest practitioner and the greatest pure rock and roll writer who ever lived, to McCartney, who remembered him as a magician making music that was exotic yet familiar, leading us into a dream world of rock and roll. Even as another birthday passes without him, Chuck Berry's presence still echoes through every chord, every riff, every stage. He didn't just play rock and roll, he invented its soul. And that sound, that rhythm, that attitude, it'll never die.